Thank you, everyone, for providing me this opportunity of sharing with you the work that we have done and begin to do in starting in the DMV area. I remember as we began to really look in the next thing that we want to look to accomplish and be mentored in the village that raised me was very instrumental and challenged me to really begin to look at community issues, community problems that plague our community and do something about them and creating or be a part of the solution. So I remember Miss H, Kathy Hughes, her and I were having a conversation about what's next, and I was looking at the area in the Washington metropolitan area and realized and really being look at food insecurities and the access of or the lack of access for nutritional meals or fresh fruits and vegetables many times in urban communities or places in black communities in the metropolitan area in which didn't have access to quality fresh foods or things like that. And so it was then my plight to make it happen and look at things and say, okay, this is what I want to do and what we're going to accomplish. So that began the whole era of let's get started. So the first idea was, okay, we're going to outfit some trucks, some ice cream trucks, and make them vegetable trucks, as you used to do back many decades ago in Baltimore. And used to bring the carts in, or the horse carts drawn and with the vegetables on that. So, but as an entrepreneur looking at the business model behind that, it's not really economically sound. I do understand the principle of social entrepreneur, but being in the village that raised me again, actually trained me to be revenue minded. So, to say the least. So therefore, we had to really think through, because traditional growth or agriculture, usually after November or the first, I believe the first frostbite or anything or chill stuff, you can't grow, during the winter. Use traditional. So I needed something that would have provided more of a long ability to grow 365 days more preferably. So during that time, during the research, we came across STEM agriculture. And when you start to look at comparing it to micro manufacturing or creating a commercial facility for manufacturing using STEM agriculture in the form of aquaponics and hydroponics. And so understanding marketing and distribution, getting into the urban community in many ways, that being my background, that being what I was actually taught to do, bringing brands or developing brands or business from conception to collection. So at that point, I knew it was needed to happen, it would happen. So let's get started. So we created, and the biggest how we do it, and again, I was brought up, mentor that proving concepts is far more than sharing ideas. It's actually getting and making it, putting your own resources behind it, making it happen. And the biggest question that we had during the whole development was, I understand that it's a good idea with the STEM agriculture and commercial facility, but with the ability of growing 190,000 pounds plus annually. So what are you going to do with this produce? So instead of saying, oh, this is the methods and how it's going to, we showed them. Yeah. So over the course of the 8 years of operations, we created under Fresh Communities Holding Corporation, we created Farmers Market on Wheels, First Harvest Club, and of course, FHC Wholesale. So, at Fresh Communities Holding Corporation, our mission is to work to end food insecurity and improve food access through our integrative system of education, distribution, marketing, and innovative technology to reduce food costs and increase food access, all while providing new avenues of economic development in the formation of jobs, entrepreneurship, allowing a dollar to keep circulation. Because in among black communities, it's unfortunate that a dollar do not circulate comparably to other ethnic groups. So one of the key factors for our economic development is to increase that dollar circulation within that community. We also believe the improvement of food security will stem from diverse food systems that will include urban communities as local manufacturing zones, which will include food production and manufacturing, processing and preparation, distribution, outreach, marketing, job creation, and franchise creation. So those are some of the key elements in which our Fresh Community Holdings Corporation is operating. We created a very integrated system developing these zones in urban cities that that is focused on reducing environmental footprint by the better use of solar, alternative energy, water management, and waste reduction. These enterprise zones consist of course, the STEM agricultural technology, aquaponics, hydroponics, food production and manufacturing, food processing, so taking it from its raw goods into processing with chefs and culinary professionals, marketing and distribution, both traditional and non-traditional programming, whereas we can have fresh bagged products on corner stores that you would never or have started to emerge, including your liquor stores. Workforce development, job creation, including returning citizens with entrepreneurial through vendors and franchising opportunities, and of course continuous technology training from urban farming all the way through business ownership. And it works good for us because as manufacturing, opening up our distribution channels and supply channels, it only serves in the food desert community, it only serves a win-win for everyone. Our Farmers Market on Wheels brand integrates education and mobile food program, offering traditional and non-traditional mobile food retail options, appealing to urban communities trapped in food deserts. We utilize a non-traditional distribution network and strategy, and merge public education with serving today's latest food trends with the best chefs in the DMV metropolitan area. Through farmers market, corner stores, community social outlets, and mobile food unit distribution. Through local community social and economic partnership, we create great access or better access for those communities in food deserts to have access to a healthier option of food selection, from fresh leafy foods to chef prepared meals. We take the farm to them. Some of our milestones with Farmers Market on Wheels: in 2015, we launched the East Capitol Street Farmers Market, when just a mile and a half, the only Safeway in the area had closed down. So it created a major food desert, especially for some senior community residents in the area. So in 2015, we launched and established the East Capitol Street Farmers Market. 2016, 2017, in addition to the East Capitol Street, we had several pop-up. We started to create pop-up farmers markets in Prince George's County, Maryland. In 2018, we acquired our first mobile truck vegetable deli, in which we super served many of the senior citizens' homes and many of the hard to reach areas that normally do not have access to fresh quality produce. In 2018, we also began mobile retail at places like Strayer University, Kaiser Permanente, and Gateway Center community. In these areas, especially in lunchtime, there are food deserts. Nothing really in that area. So we begin to really focus on those things. You know what I'm saying? And First Harvest Club was established, and mostly we begin to look at in some neighborhoods where full service stores are absent, shoppers may rely on a small corner or convenience store, which do not offer sufficient health food products and may charge higher prices for the limited nutritionist foods available. What we did, the First Harvest Club, is a community supported agricultural membership plan kind of business model where we provide members access to fresh vegetables and chef prepared meals, the best healthy alternative right in the comfort of their own home. And actually, we partner with and have partnered with churches and recreation centers where the boxes will be distributed, or our boxes could be distributed right from their location, whereas we provide a payment stipend to the location as means of fundraising for them and being in partnership of our distribution line. Overseeing the First Harvest Club is our in-house kitchen of chefs, of culinary experts, nutritional dietitians, and things like that, who are preparing the meals under the auspice of the African Heritage Pyramid, diet pyramid, utilizing that pyramid to create healthier recipes and nutritions and things like that in order for us to fight the problems that many of our community in hypertension, diabetes, and things, and most of that we can track back with is based on their diets that they eat daily. So with our chefs and with our kitchens under the First Harvest Club, we try to prepare those meals according to, of course, our taste buds, but prepare them utilizing fresh leafy, fresh protein, fresh herbs and spices that can counter and work in the business of eating to live. So that's First Harvest Club. So all of the distribution side works in tandem to reach those hard to reach people, easy to reach people, but to make sure that the access of fresh, prepared, and healthy meals in food deserts are growing in addition to economic development. So as you can see, we've been working very hard these last couple of 8 years.
What are you working on?
Well, I'm sitting here actually putting a video together for the USDA, and
you say hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi everyone. My name is Kristen.
My name is Landon.
And we are here to support Michael and Daddy as he is going through this journey. We are so we are so excited that we will be able to help and feed local communities. This is very important to us. And as you can see, London is giving it the thumbs up. So we would welcome any support that we can get. And thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So no, shoot, go away. No, they actually are my biggest supporters, and I really appreciate all that they have done, and to my family, and to you. I truly ask. It's been a journey. We call this the Noah Project, because when Noah, in the biblical times, when Noah was telling everyone it was going to rain, no one believed him. No one thought he said, "Get in this ship, let's build this big ship. This ship is going to be a big solution for the rain." And therefore, I believe, and we pin this our Noah Project, because yes, it's a big vision, and we've been working towards it. And we need the help of all the community stakeholders. We need the help of you and you and you. And all that we can do from, again, conception to collection. When we think about it, let's take it all the way through the pipeline until we collect the dividends that is our efforts will reap when we put it in. So from our food enterprise zone, we have built an ecosystem of empowerment, basically, in delivering fresh produce and fresh foods. Working with the college, UDC, had the opportunity to work in their orchid, or really control and create jobs by us managing their orchid, in which we can grow a large variety of different fruits. Because, of course, fruits and vegetables are definitely our target and initiative for these communities that are living in food deserts. But we have coming up, we are in conversations with 3 cities and 3 counties in Prince George's County that are bona fide food deserts, in which we are planning on building the actual commercial facilities, aquaponic commercial facilities. We hoping and praying that within the next 90 days we can have our first actual commercial facility, in which we are providing jobs with. Each facility, each one we build, we have plans to build at least 4 food enterprise zones within Washington metropolitan and Prince George's counties, those places where food deserts are really hit the hardest in this area, looking at an urban community. We do have aggressive plans. We have very smart team members that are with us, influential team members, and we are blessed to be able to organize ourselves and move in that way. So any help, and I gotta say, USDA, you guys have been awesome leading up, maybe not in grants, but in insight and information. And I've talked to over the years many USDA employees, and of course Mr. Muhammad and all. Just, you guys are very, very helpful, and I appreciate and applaud all the things that you do. And I ask for your support. I ask that anything that you see, any insight, any empirical knowledge, any grants, any money, any connections, anything you can do that will help us move this forward, we really appreciate it. Thank you, and I appreciate you. God bless. Talk to you later. Thanks again, Mr. Muhammad and Gail. Appreciate you.